What's going on, Arkansas Razorback fans, SEC fans, and college football fans everywhere? Welcome. This is the Pictorial Network. I am Tyzilla83, and I want to thank you so much. You know the routine. At the end of the video, like, comment, share the content that you're watching. And, of course, if you haven't already, feel free to tap the subscribe button down below. We're talking about Bret Bielema's first 4 years at Arkansas. We're going to compare his first four to other head coaches. Sit down, buckle up, grab some popcorn. This is going to be fun. Let's learn something together. I want you guys to know too that this is not some anti-Bret Bielema video. I'm not out here trying to get you to stir you guys up and have you go grab your pitchforks and your torches and go chase Bret Bielema out of Fayetteville. No, that's not what this is about. Just simply taking these first 4 years of these coaches, starting in 1958, and just kind of doing a side-by-side comparison. And I want you to come to your own conclusions. Feel free to comment down below. Let me know what you think down below of all these, these names I'm about to drop and what they're able to accomplish in their first 4 years. So, again, like I said, starting in 1958, obviously that's Frank Broyles. In his first 4 years, he'd have 28 wins, and he would coach against 13 ranked opponents. Moving on to Lou Holtz. Now, again, we all know what Frank Broyles was going to do. He'd be a legend. I mean, he's an Arkansas legend. Lou Holtz, who's a college football legend, starting in 1977, would have 35 wins and would coach against 10 ranked opponents. Ken Hatfield, former Razorback, would take over in 1984. In his first 4 years, he'd have 34 wins. That's the second most all time. But he only coached against 5 ranked opponents. So think about that. His first 4 years, I think Bret Bielema coached against that many this year alone in 2016, maybe more. After him, you'd have Jack Crow, who would only survive, 2 years, would get fired. I think his beginning of his third year, if I remember correctly, he lost to Citadel, and he was let go. Then you had Joe Kynes, who was here for only a single year. Oof, that didn't go well. They brought in Danny Ford. So the next guy who would have at least 4 years or more would be Danny Ford. In 1993, he'd have 21 total wins in their first 4 years. He coached against 13 ranked opponents. Obviously, he was, we're already ushered into the SEC at this point, and you can see the amount of ranked opponents are starting to get back up there. Christian Nutt would take over in 98. He would have 29 total wins, and he too, in his first 4 years, would coach against 13 ranked teams. Bobby Petrino would take over in 2008. 32 wins total. Remember, Sugar Bowl by year 3. Back-to-back double-digit winning seasons in his last 2 years. Coached against 19 ranked opponents. 19. Next up, we all know what happened with Bobby Petrino and the pretty blonde on the back of the bike. Next up, you got Bret Bielema, who would take over in 2013. In the end of his fourth season, he would have 24 total wins, but he coached against 25 ranked opponents. 25. That's more than the first two combined, than Frank Broyles and Lou Holtz's first 4 years combined. Right now, Bret Bielema, his tenure as the Arkansas Razorback head coach, he's sitting at a 25-26 overall record, 10-22 in conference play as it stands right now for Bret Bielema. I want your opinions down below. Please feel free to share your thoughts. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I want to know. I'm curious. And I want to thank you guys for checking the video out. Again, like, comment, share the content if you haven't already. Feel free to tap that subscribe button down below if you have not already. And we will see you guys on the next video. Thanks a lot.